Alrighty boys, if you are struggling on this boss and don't have akechi, well don't worry, I have a great alternative solution for you. And without further ado boys, let's get into this guide, ikaze. Alrighty boys, so not gonna lie to you, I won't go super in depth for the mechanics this time around, mainly because once you discover for yourself the mechanics for these ads, this fight becomes very fraudulent and easily manageable. All you really need to know about the boss is he does have a heal that he can proc on himself once you kill all 4 of these ads. It's not a very big heal, so you'll be fine. He also has an AoE almighty move that he will do once he absorbs the Dreaming Desire stacks from all of these ads on the screen. But now I'll go ahead and explain to you the strategy on how to deal with this fight, and you'll be very surprised. So pay attention to the boss's permanent effects. He nullifies insta-kills, he nullifies ailments, and he nullifies getting downed. These ads, on the other hand, they only nullify ailments and they only nullify getting downed. They don't have a nullification to insta-kills. So Gold, what are you saying here? What I'm trying to tell you here is, since they don't have nullifications to insta-kill, you could bring Alice here, you can use Die For Me, and these ads, I'm not joking, will legit get one shot. So what that would mean for you is you can just bring a single target DPS here and just straight up brute force the boss, and maybe every other turn or so you use Alice, Die For Me, and it will literally screen wipe all these ads because they don't nullify insta-kills. So that's pretty much all it is for phase 1 and phase 2. You just use Alice's insta-kill, screen wipe the ads, and then next few turns just, apply your buffs, debuffs, and then do damage and aggro the boss. That's literally all you gotta do in phase 1 and phase 2. It does not change. But yeah, enough yap, y'all. I'll go ahead and show y'all my teams and alternative team suggestions and rev cards, ikaze. Alrighty boys, I'll go ahead and show you the mindscapes and the rev cards for this team. So starting with our boy Fleury here, you're going to want the Wind DPS set. It's going to be Harmony and Victory. Here's his mindscape. Now let's go ahead and show you our main strategist, Wind Tempest. So Wind Tempest, you're going to want Creation and Worry, the SP Recovery crit damage set. Here is her mindscape. And now let's go ahead and show you our Guardian Medic twins. We're going to be using Nativity and Power, their signature set. Here is their mindscape. And lastly, our main navigator, Futaba, is going to be running Resolve and Labor, the Navi set. And here is her mindscape. And lastly, let's go ahead and talk about Wonder himself. So with Wonder Dagger, you have a few options. You can run Arc Knife if it's R6 for extra defense reduction, or you can run Ex Machina, but if you do run Ex Machina, you would want to set a Wind persona, in this case Vishnu, as your starter persona to get the Wind damage amp. So for this video, I'll be running R6 Ex Machina since it's very easily accessible. For Wonder's personas, we're going to be using 3 personas. Vishnu here, we're going to be using Wind of Nirvana to inflict defense shreds and wind sweeps. Now, I did use Dionysus here for Rebellion, but I do recommend, if your Fleury is capped on crit rate, to run Dominion instead with Cohesion. But in this case, just in case, if some of y'all don't have the crit rate cap with Fleury, then I guess you can still run Rebellion with Dionysus. Now, Alice here, we're going to be abusing her skill 1 for the insta-kill mechanic on the ads. And yeah, without further ado, boys, let's get straight into this run, ikaze. Okay, boys, I did forget to tell y'all the alternatives, so what you can do is you can bring other single target DPS units into this fight, like Sumi, if you have Makoto Nijima, Mesa, Frostgale Katone, any good single target DPS will do for this fight. Now, let's say for example you don't have Guardian Medic twins. What you can do is you can run something like Cherish over the twins. He is a very good Guardian unit and will protect your team quite well. And if you don't have Cherish, you can also do like solo Manami. If you feel like solo Manami can support / sustain your team by herself. And if not, you can always just do the double tag with, you know, Manami and Soy plus a good single target DPS. And yeah, without further ado, boys, now let's get straight into the run. Alrighty, boys, I guess I'll go ahead and start off with telling y'all what each party member does and what role they have in this fight. Starting with the twins, J and C. So, J and C essentially is here just to heal you and to proc shields to make sure your team stays alive, because this boss can hit pretty hard with his AoE almighty attack. Wind's Tempest pretty much is going to be your main support. She's going to be buffing up Fleury's crit damage, his Wind's damage. Now with Wonder, he's just mainly here for, of course, the Alice insta-kill niche. He himself can also inflict debuffs like defense shreds and can buff up Fleury as well. As for Fleury, he's going to be obviously your skill 3 bot spammer, but I guarantee you right now, his skill 3 bot spamming antics do a lot of big PP damage. As for Futaba, she's going to be doing the usual, just inflicting defense shreds and, you know, inflicting her weakness implants. But yeah, phase 1 and phase 2, legit the exact same strat, just insta-kill ads. Other turns, you just debuff, buff, and you do big PP damage with Fleury. But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and talk about highlights here. So, of course, make sure you save Fleury's highlight to align with Futaba S3 to get the maximum output. And don't be like me and just use it as soon as you possibly can, because you can use other highlights before you even use Fleury's. Like, for example, you know, Wind Tempests can buff Fleury's crit damage, or heck, even Wonder's highlight with Dionysus can, you know, give like an AoE party-wide attack buff. Or heck, like if you need extra heals, you can always use the twins medic highlight to give you some sort of backup heal whenever you feel like you need it. But yeah, like, you see what I mean by this boss's healing is kind of fraudulent. He barely heals back anything, and your main single target DPS will just overcompensate for that and will just deal more damage than what he can heal back anyway. So, you know, you'll be fine. And the best thing is Fleury paired with Windvast does so much damage if you invest in Fleury himself. Since I do have his 5-star here, like I said, I am overcapped on crit rate. So I should have used, you know, Dominion and Cohesion here. But I know a lot of people don't have access to his 5-star weapon. So I went ahead and decided to use, you know, Dionysus Rebellion anyways. And you see how I use the twins highlight there? Like I said, a very good backup tool just in case you need some sort of sustain without having to use, you know, twins S3 to proc a shield, or, you know, S2. I mean, not S2, they're wind/electric skill. But yeah, if you've made it this far into the video, welcome to Phase 2. And I'm going to be real, Phase 2, like Phase 1, is straight up a nothing burger. You're going to do the exact same strat. You're literally just going to Alice insta-kill with Die For Me. Like, this boss is so crazy that you can practically just use Alice and get away with ignoring mechanics. Like, why even bother using Akechi at that point? Like, Jesus, man. They fumbled Akechi's unit in his buffs, and they even fumbled his boss, where he was supposed to shine. But you could just get away with using a freaking rank 8 persona, and it'll still do the job fine without having Akechi. What a bummer, man. What a bummer. Alrighty, boys, if you've made it this far, well, congratulations. You are legit one hit away from killing this boss. And if y'all can, maybe press some Fs in the comment section down below to pay your respects for this boss, man. Poor guy literally got bullied by a rank 8 persona, man. You didn't even need a akechi for this fight. Like, Jesus, this boss was such a fraud. But other than that, enjoy the rest of this run, y'all, and I'll talk to y'all at the very end.
お仕置きの時間です。行くぞ、クリスティーナ。すぐに排除します。舞い踊れ、強め。受けてみなさい。みんなお疲れ様。
Alrighty, boys. Thank you so much for watching this guide. And if you do have any questions, leave them down below in the comments, and I'll get to you as soon as I possibly can. And if you really enjoyed the video, maybe leave a sub. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube after all. Please, it will make me very happy if you hit that subscribe button. But yeah, not gonna lie, this boss wasn't so bad as long as you abused the Alice insta-death mechanic. But other than that, look forward to some bossing guides for Astrolab in the next few days. Maybe some SOS guides if I feel like it. And I am in the middle of cooking the Akechi A0 versus Twins A0 comparison vid. So also look forward to that. And yeah, until the next video, y'all. Deuces.